Greetings, humans. I am in my living room. And it's really just to give you an update on what's going on with me, I guess. So I've been off trail for about a month, and I think I made the best decision for me. It was incredibly lonely. I did not have a trail family to hike with. I had been really going solo since the bubble kind of spread out. And then I took the green route around, or to avoid the San Juans, because again, I was out walking by myself and I didn't have any like mountain experience to make me go, oh yeah, I can do that on my own. So it was just really tragically lonely for me. And when my husband Eli came to visit in the 4th of July weekend, I was so happy to see him. And I also saw Just Jim and lots of like southbound CT hikers, Colorado Trail hikers, and some day hikers as I got closer to that, to Cottonwood Pass. And so when Eli showed up, we hung out, we went to Colorado Springs, we went to see my uncle, and just really had a fantastic time. But on our way back to drop me off at Cottonwood Pass, I cried the entire drive up there. The entire drive. It was like 2 hours, and I was in tears the whole time. So I didn't want to go back, and I didn't want to admit that I didn't want to go back. And so that was a lot of, it was a struggle. But Eli, in all of his constant wonder, was like, it's not a waste for me to drive up here, because I was gonna drive up here and drive back and start going back home today. So whatever you choose, it was, I did my part. I did the driving plan. And so I went home, and hopefully you can still hear me over the AC that just kicked on. And I felt really bad, because I felt like I was letting a lot of people down who had been really proud of me and really inspired that I had taken on this big task. I was like, I only completed a third of it. That section where it crosses, where it gets to Cottonwood Pass, is trail mile 1102. And I was like, that's only a third. That's not even, that's nothing. Which is not true at all. I walked across the whole state and part of one. So it's a big deal. It was a big accomplishment, but I feel like I had let all of Black womanhood down. I had let all of Muslim womanhood down. I had let, you know, all of womanhood down in going home. And I was ashamed to admit it. I was ashamed. And I didn't tell some of my friends I was home. I told my parents, I told my in-laws, and that was it. And my brothers. But like, my cousins didn't know I was home, my aunts and uncles didn't know. I kept it a secret. And it's because I was ashamed of myself, and felt like I had disappointed people. But really, what I did was not disappointing to anyone, because everyone still goes, wow, 1102, that's crazy. And I'm like, yeah, that is kind of crazy. That's a lot of walking. It's a lot of sleeping outside. And I love sleeping outside now. But it was really honoring myself and taking care of me, which has been an important thing to learn to do in 2020 and 2021. So I'm proud of what I accomplished. And I'm proud that I came home when I needed to come home. And if I decide to go back out and finish the CDT on a southbound sort of trip, I'll take you with me. I'm inclined to go. I'm very tempted, but I will do better and bring some people with me, or meet up with some folks that are also hiking and really have a trail family, because I think that would have made a big difference, rather than having to do all of the emotional labor of talking to myself all day, but also like try and convince myself that, hey, I know you don't want to do it today, but you got to get up and walk. Can't lay here and die. So that's it. I've got a little bit more, well, I've got probably about 4 to 5 videos more worth of footage from being on the CDT, and I'll post those. I have a little bit of video from a hike that I took with my mom and my aunts on the Superior Hiking Trail. Some of those aunts and my mother I never thought ever would be interested in going outside, sleeping outside nonetheless, and doing as much hiking as we did. I'm really proud of them for giving it the effort. And then actually next week, my mother-in-law and I are going out to the Winds. So hello CDT again. Yeah, so we're gonna go out and do some hiking, just do it out and back. I think we've got like a week's worth of hiking to be done. So we'll just go hit 3.5 days and come back. But thank you so much for following along with me, for all of your support. I can't tell you how nice it was to get into a town and go, oh, are there comments on this video? And just see the kind things that y'all have said. It really, really helped my heart. And just know that I appreciate you. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Again, that'll be some more CDT stuff. But thank you so much for listening, and take care of yourselves. You're the only you that we've got. See you next time.